Hit that like button, just like Tyson.
I'm gonna do what everyone thinks I'm gonna do. Flip out!
What's that word? What's that word, family? Hey man, check this out. Y'all know that we apply pressure in all situations, especially when it comes to fake media, fake news in the United States of America, especially because we have an extraordinary panel tonight, and we're gonna be talking about some very real situations, some very interesting situations. What's that screaming?
That's my background. Watching the game.
Oh,
That's
they
my
watching the
background.
game? Oh, them motherfuckers, man. We got a new holiday to celebrate in the black community. What do you guys think about that?
I mean, I think it's a good thing, you know what I'm saying, for us because they give us, you know what I'm saying, something as a community, you know what I'm saying. They give us an excuse to come together on one accord without no nonsense, without no BS and celebrate, you know what I'm saying, what is, the time that we quote unquote became free. We know the reality of things that really took place, but like I say, quote unquote, we became free. So, I mean, I salute it. I hope don't nobody turn it into no nonsense, and just, strive to make it better and better every year.
Right, right. That sounds great, man. June 19th, the day that we call Juneteenth as black folks in America, is a day that the last slaves, from what I heard, the last slaves found out that they were free and they celebrated their independence. Now, Brother Fatir Muhammad,
Yes,
what
sir.
does Juneteenth mean?
Juneteenth, you're on a point where we were so-called freed by our slave masters and oppressors, brother. But what the brother said, it was so potent. He said what they gave us. See, we can't keep on accepting what they give us because we've been celebrating June 10th from day of time, even though they didn't give us no recognition, we still celebrate it. But by letting the whole world internationally known see that it took that many years, 400 and some years, for us to really get this celebrated to the pinnacle that it is right now. So I would say it's a blessing in disguise, brother, because now they see our story. Our story is starting to be seen worldwide instead of how the white man put us as menace to society, putting movies out there like Boys in the Hood and all that of us killing each other. It's showing that how we became slaves and how we became we was always civilized people, but how we are people of unity, even though the mankind has put a stamp on us on our shirt as a made Negro, and we act negrodly majority of the times because of the devices and substance that we use in taking and defiling the holy house of God, which is you, and you, brother. So it's a blessing in disguise, brother.
Wow, when you say it like that, it comes across as very powerful to a person like me. You know what I'm saying? I'm not a Muslim, but I am a sympathizer with
Yes, sir.
Muslim people, especially African American, the Nation of Islam, especially not the religion of Islam. Now,
I'm good.
hello, black man.
Your teacher.
Juneteenth just became a holiday. Does that mean something significant in the black community? Does that mean it'll be a day where no black man shall be killed by a police officer?
Mm.
So, I mean, in my opinion, this is my personal opinion. Don't laugh. My partner is laughing. But it is both a blessing and a slap in the face because how are we just at this point in our lives so far removed from something that is supposed to be our freedom, but we're just being allowed to celebrate this holiday, celebrate what means so much to us. And not only that, as a people, we are so far divided because I'm in Facebook groups. I don't know how many of you guys are in Facebook groups, but I have people who are competing and who are going against me because, oh, this is not a national holiday. This is a Texan holiday. It's like, why can't we come together and be happy about the fact that this is something that celebrates us all? Because once we're all free. And even to this day, we are not free as a people. We are still struggling. We're still battling with things that are minute to me. So I can't say that, I'm super happy about it, but I'm glad that June has a holiday. Now, as a people, we can have a holiday in June that we can be off on. But as a people, we still have a very long way to go. That's my personal opinion on the matter.
Well, sister, let me tell you this. You said exactly what I said. We got another holiday to celebrate in the summertime. So what that means to me is no disrespect, brother Fatir, but it'll be pork ribs everywhere. All right. So not only that,
Some of us, a day off for some of us. My job doesn't celebrate Martin Luther King Day, so I don't get this day off. But it is what it is.
right? Well, check this out. I got something to show y'all from a black woman. This is a tweet from Candice Owens. I don't know if you guys can see it, but I'll say it for you. It says, Democrats really need to stop trying to repackage segregation. I'll be celebrating July 4th and July 4th only. I'm American. Now, that's what the sister Candice Owens had to say. Now, since we have a sister on this panel, I would like to hear her thoughts on what Candice Owens had to say.
So I have a company to adhere to, and I have people who will follow me as a business, so I can't say what I want to say. I have no thoughts on what Candice has to say. I don't follow her. I don't respect her opinion. That's just my personal opinion. She is who she is. People don't respect me as a person, so therefore I'm not going to be very vocal about how I feel about what she says. But I'm pro-black. I am blackity black, 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 and especially today. So, Candice, say what you want to say, do what you want to do. I cannot associate or, even admit to thinking that she is logically thinking in the matter of what we have been through as a people, what we go through every day. It being in corporate America, I see so much and I feel so much. So, be who she is. Celebrate the 4th of July. Do what you want to do. I can't even relate.
Brother Fatim Muhammad,
Yes,
Candice
sir.
Owens said that Juneteenth is a joke. She will only be celebrating the 4th of July because she's American. She's not black. She's American. Do she have to get that phone call? I call it the Negro phone wake-up call.
Yes, brother, she need that. Some of us we have been mentally destroyed, and we believe in the monopoly money with our slave masters' face on it, and think that's going to be the everlasting life for us. And we know that the Bible said that money is the rule of all evil, but that sister she has a job to do for Satan, not for Master Farah Muhammad. So I commend her. She can celebrate the white man's religion, 4th of July, but I'm going to celebrate 4th of July too because Master Farah Muhammad, Allah in person, came to us and resurrected us mentally because the white man has mentally destroyed us physically. They stripped us from our God, our way of life, the way we practice, and so forth. So now it's our time, brother. And now we cannot go to church and synagogues, temples, and to the mosque. So we have in church right now. We are the house of God, brother. So that sister has a job to do, and she's paid by our enemy to do what she do, but only if she knew that she's not an American, because an American is one who is from a European descent. I'm not no American. I'm an Asiatic black man, and she's an Asian, and you are Asiatic black women who's on this phone. We say we pick up mankind's vocabulary. You're not an American, because if you was an American, they would treat you like an American. They haven't treated you like an American because they know what you know not. They know that American is one who is from European descent, and they know that them and all other people came from the black man and the black woman, and we are the father and the mother of civilization. That's actual fact, and I'm going to leave it at that, RT.
Considering that Joe Biden was the president that signed this holiday, but he wasn't the first president that actually thought about making Juneteenth a national holiday. It was actually Donald Trump. So Joe Biden took a Republican idea and brought it to life. And
Them Democrats do that all the time, brother. They have majority of us fooled. We've been voting for Democrat for over 400 some years. our people started the Republican Party, and we should go back to the Republican Party, brother, and take all them old white people out of the Republican Party. I think it was 170 or so. Or it was like 30 whites and 150 blacks who started the Republican Party with Harriet Tubman, Frederick Douglass, and so forth, brother. The Republican Party is that we are the Republican. We don't know nothing about no Democrat. The Democrats are the true Ku Klux Klan members who have terrorized us and forced Christianity on us and forced their way of life on us, brother. Now, like our brother Malcolm has said, when John F. Kennedy got shot, chicken has came to roost.
Yes.
He got what he deserved, and then once he said that incited a race war on us. But I'm just saying, actual fact, brother. What's done in the light, what's done in the dark will come to the light. So, brother, everything is meant to be.
All right, we got a sister up here, and I want to get her opinion. What do you feel about Joe Biden putting into effect a holiday that Donald Trump actually said that he was going to do?
Much like the gentleman said, Mr. Muhammad, I feel like that everything happens for a reason. So I feel like Mr. Biden is put in place to continue to facilitate the efforts that are put forth to make sure that we as a people continue to support the Democratic Party. Am I opposed or am I for either party? I am not. I cannot say that I fully support any type of political reign. I just feel like they're forcefully feeding us things that will absolutely positively may or may not come to fruition. So, we are just the people who are thrown by the wayside. And, a lot of us elderly especially believe anything that comes to our path. So him signing it or signing the Juneteenth, whoop-de-doo. Like I said, it's a day off for us. It's a day for us to celebrate one another. But I'm not necessarily for or against the party in this situation.
Well, me, myself, personally, I'm going to say this. I don't trust sneaky Joe Biden. Trump called him Sleepy Joe Biden. I call him Sneaky Joe Biden. I don't trust that guy, man. I can almost guarantee you that with him doing this, he gave the Republicans much more. With him signing a Republican idea, talking point, or something that a Republican used to gain black votes, it doesn't make no difference to me. But we have 14 senators vote against Juneteenth. And when I think about those 14 senators, I know that at least one of them was from the state of Texas. Now, Texas is where they said the last slave was told that they were free. And they've been celebrating Juneteenth for years now. So why would he not recommend that to be a federal holiday? Let me ask you, Bone.
I mean, it's not with their agenda. Don't sleep that it's an agenda already set and people are put in place to be the face of it at that particular time. This was a curveball, and it wasn't part of the agenda. So, yeah, he gonna stand against. I say it's against what he's pushing for. It's against what he believes in. We never know the true intentions of a lot of people. There's no telling what was going on behind closed doors. Like it was said, you know what I'm saying? Ain't no telling what could have been, agreed upon up under the table. Nobody is seeing. For this to take place. So like I said earlier, cool, we just, come together, and all of that. But I say watch for the hook.
Watch for the hook. I say watch for the hook too.
Watch for the hook.
It's always something else going on.
Members with a Z, M.O.P.